because he's a bit, he's a bit dark, he's a bit brooding. If he hasn't killed already, I reckon he might do, yeah.
Congrats on the film.
Thanks.
Yes. I saw it a couple of days ago. We all love, who done it.
Totally.
Trying to see how it is. Start with a very important question first.
Yeah.
If you were solving a crime, which detective team would you want to be a part of, and who would solve the case first? Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Yeah. Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. Or Inspector Stoppard.
I mean, definitely not Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
That lot stressed me out. They just sort of get stuff wrong and, scrappy, yeah, not a fan.
Are you challenging me?
I mean, Stoppard would seem slightly stressful to work with. Sherlock Holmes,
yeah.
I mean, he's like,
classic.
He's slick, he gets the job done.
Of course.
He's a clever man.
Exactly. Were you into the murder mystery genre before filming and stuff like that?
I think we all are, aren't we? I can't help but sort of, I mean, I grew up watching Midsummer Murders, which is like part of my childhood. But I think as a country was sort of so part of our sort of culture and makeup. It's like, I mean, what's more fascinating than a murder mystery?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And with that, I have to ask you, what is your perfect crime?
Perfect crime?
Perfect crime.
Perfect crime? I break into Tiffany's at midnight.
That is... Do you know what? I remember reading an interview of... Who was it? Charles Manson? He said there's no such thing as a perfect crime, because perfect crime, everyone would know about it because they can sort of applaud you. A perfect crime means that no one knows how good you are at killing.
Yeah, so then you never get any, like...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, reputation for it. Oh, fair enough. I didn't expect that answer, to be fair. Of course, amazing cast. Like, everything is amazing, extremely talented as well. And in the cast, who is most likely to murder someone, cast-wise?
Cast-wise, that's a great... I reckon someone like Reece Shearsmith. Because he's a bit, he's a bit dark, he's a bit brooding. If he hasn't killed already, I reckon he might do, yeah.
Okay. What do you want fans to take away from the film, of course?
I just want, I mean, I like to think it's going to be one of those films that you can go into a cinema, come out and be really you get lost in that world, because it's 1950s West End London, it's so beautifully shot and the costumes are great and it's such a great era. And it's a murder mystery, so you can get really lost in it, and I think the big thing is not to sort of get caught up in trying to find out who the killer is, just go with the ride. Have fun working out who it might be.
Of course, and with that, obviously the cinematography, as you said, is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Then the way that some of the conversations are filmed, of course, without spoiling things, I absolutely love. With that in mind, what has been your biggest takeaway from filming, being a part of this film?
My biggest takeaway, that Sam Rockwell is really good at lassoing, because he used to bring his lasso in, and on lunch breaks he genuinely used to just lasso chairs.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. There should be a whole film about that. It was sensational.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Weird, what a weird hobby.
I know, like out of all the hobbies you could have.
But expert at it.
Fair enough. And for the actors out there, what is a piece of advice you would give them to, kind of get into the same sort of things that you are doing here?
Just perseverance, isn't it? It's just keep going, like be interested, be passionate, and don't give up on your dreams. I think it's,
of course.
I mean, it's cheesy.
No, it's true. I mean, it's a very long and strenuous journey. So,
it is. Don't have a plan B, because then you can just means you've got to make plan A work.
Exactly.
Which helps.
Exactly. And one last question: one word to describe the film, all round.
Murderous.
Oh.
Sort of works.
Yeah.
I mean,
beautiful.
Not that creative.
Beautiful,
sorry.
beautiful, beautiful.
Victim's name is Leo Kopernik, sir. Seems he was killed in the costume store. And then he was deposited here. Staged, so to speak. Sorry, sir.
How much longer do you intend to hold us all hostage?
Or is that the idea? Gather all the suspects and interrogate each of us in turn until the mystery's solved?
Marvin Cocker Norris, overrated playwright.
Celebrated playwright?
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I can't read my own handwriting.
There was an incident. I'll kill you.
It's as good as a confession.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Constable.
What do we have here? Working late, huh?
He killed Kopernik to hush up the affair. Case closed. I'm doing it again, aren't I, sir? Jumping to conclusions.
A little bit.
You've never heard of Richard Attenborough.
A real-life detective.
I understand that you came to blows the night in question.
It was me, Inspector.
I arrest you for the murder of Leo Kopernik.
No.
We have a serial killer on the loose.
Please, stand back!
He keeps the key! Under the mat.
We are no longer merely suspects. We are also potential victims.
So what did he do that made you suspicious?
It wasn't so much what he did, it was more the way he did it.
How'd he do it?
Sort of suspiciously.
Right.